Hi, I'm Helen. I married Marcus 5 years ago, thinking I'd found my partner for life. We built what I thought was a solid marriage. A nice house in the suburbs, 2 cars, comfortable savings. His mother Diane lived 20 minutes away and visited every Sunday like clockwork. "Morning, sweetheart," Marcus said that Tuesday, kissing my cheek as I poured coffee. "What's on your schedule today?" "Just the usual," I replied. "Meeting with Sarah for lunch, then grocery shopping. You?" "Office all day. Mom's coming over tonight for dinner, remember?" "How could I forget? She comes over 3 times a week now." He laughed. "She just wants to spend time with us. You know how she is." I did know. Diane had opinions about everything. My cooking, my career, how I kept the house. But I smiled and nodded because that's what kept the peace. That evening, Diane arrived with her usual fanfare. "Helen, dear, you've redecorated the living room," she said, her voice dripping with disapproval. "That's interesting." "Thanks, Diane. I thought the blue accents would brighten the space." Well, I suppose some people have different tastes." "Marcus, darling, come help me with something in the kitchen." "Mom, Helen can help you." No, I need you specifically. It's about that investment opportunity we discussed." They disappeared together, leaving me to set the table. I noticed they'd been doing that lately, huddling together, whispering, cutting conversations short when I entered rooms. Something felt off. The next morning, I confronted Marcus about it. "What investment opportunity were you and your mom discussing?" I asked casually. "Oh, nothing important, just some retirement planning stuff. We already have a financial advisor. Why wouldn't you include me in that conversation?" "Helen, relax. It's just boring money talk. You hate that stuff anyway." "I don't hate it. I manage our household budget." "Right, the household budget. This is bigger picture stuff. Don't worry about it." His dismissive tone stung, but I let it go. Later that week, my best friend Sarah called. "Helen, I need to talk to you," she said, her voice tense. "Can you meet me? Like now?" "What's wrong? You sound upset." "Just meet me at Murphy's Coffee in 30 minutes, please." "Sarah, you're scaring me. Just tell me." "Not over the phone. 30 minutes. I found her at a corner table, clutching her phone. "Okay, you're scaring me," I said. "What's going on?" "I didn't want to tell you this, but I'd want to know if I were you." She slid her phone across the table. "My cousin works at First National Bank. She saw something that concerned her." I looked at the screen. Bank statements, transfers, account movements. My hands started shaking. "Sarah, what am I looking at?" "Marcus has been moving money out of your joint accounts. Large amounts. My cousin couldn't access everything due to privacy laws, but what she could see? Helen, he's been doing this for months." "That's impossible. I check our accounts regularly." "These are accounts you don't know about. He opened them using your information as co-signer, but you never actually signed anything. My cousin thinks the signatures might be forged." My stomach dropped. "Forged? That's fraud." "There's more. The address listed on these accounts? It's not your house. It's his mother's address." I stared at her. "Diane's involved?" "It looks that way." "Helen, I think they're stealing from you. You need to talk to an attorney immediately. I already called my lawyer friend Tom. He can see you tomorrow morning." "I don't understand. Why would Marcus do this? Why would Diane help him?" "I don't know, sweetie, but you need to protect yourself. Promise me you'll see Tom tomorrow." "I promise." "And Helen, don't let Marcus know you suspect anything. Act completely normal. Can you do that?" "I'll try." "You have to do more than try. If they know you're onto them, they'll move faster. Empty more accounts. Disappear funds overseas. You need the element of surprise." That night, I couldn't sleep. Marcus snored beside me, oblivious. How long had he been planning this? How much had they taken? Tom's office smelled like old books and leather. He listened intently as I explained everything. "So your friend's cousin provided these bank statements?" he asked. "Yes, she risked her job to warn me." "Good friend. Helen, I'm going to be straight with you. If these signatures are forged, we're looking at felony fraud, identity theft. potentially hundreds of thousands of dollars depending on how much they've moved. My hands trembled. What do I do? First, we file a police report. Then we get a forensic accountant to trace everything. We'll need handwriting analysis on those signatures. Don't let Marcus know you're onto him yet. Can you do that? I can try. One more thing. Do you have separate accounts he doesn't know about? Anywhere he can't access? My inheritance from my grandmother. It's in an account at a different bank, just in my name. Good. That's your safety net. How much are we talking? About $200,000. Perfect. Don't touch it. That proves you had your own money and didn't need to steal his. Now, let's build a case. The next week was torture. I smiled at Marcus over breakfast, pretended everything was normal when Diane visited, all while Tom and his team worked behind the scenes. Then Marcus's sister Jennifer called me. "Helen, we need to talk," she said urgently. "Can you come to my place? Don't tell Marcus." At Jennifer's house, she looked distraught. "I overheard Mom and Marcus talking last week," she said. "Helen, I'm so sorry. I should have told you sooner." "Told me what?" "They're planning to divorce you and take everything. Mom's been coaching him. They've been hiding assets, preparing to claim you're financially irresponsible. They even discussed claiming you have mental health issues to challenge your credibility in court." Rage flooded through me. "Your mother is helping him do this?" "She never liked you, Helen. She thought you weren't good enough for Marcus, that you trapped him somehow. This is her way of fixing his mistake. Her words, not mine. Why are you telling me this now?" "Because it's wrong. You've been nothing but kind to our family. You don't deserve this. I have recordings of some conversations if you want them." "Recordings? How?" "I started recording family dinners on my phone after I heard them whispering. I had a feeling something bad was happening. There are at least 5 conversations where they discuss the whole plan." "Send them to my attorney, please." "Already done. I sent them to Tom this morning." "Helen, there's something else you should know." "What?" "Marcus has been seeing someone, a woman from his office. Mom knows about it and encouraged it. She said once the divorce was final, he could marry someone more suitable." My vision blurred with tears. "He's cheating too?" "I'm so sorry. I know this is a lot to process." Back at Tom's office, we listened to the recordings. Diane's voice was crystal clear. "Marcus, dear, you need to move faster. Transfer the remaining funds this week. Once the divorce papers are filed, she'll freeze everything." Marcus responded, "Mom, I don't know if I can do this. Helen trusts me." "Oh, please. She's naive and stupid. She'll never see it coming. We'll take everything and she'll be left with nothing. That's what she deserves for thinking she could just waltz into our family." Tom stopped the recording. "That's conspiracy to commit fraud," he said. "With your sister-in-law's testimony and these recordings, we have them. The forensic accountant found evidence of $340,000 moved into accounts in Marcus's name only, all with forged co-signer signatures. Are you ready to move forward?" "Absolutely. What's next?" "We file criminal charges and civil suit. I've already prepared everything. But I want to do something first. I want you to confront them with me present. Record everything. Let them incriminate themselves further." "You think they'll confess?" "I think their arrogance will be their downfall. People like this can't help but gloat when they think they've won." I scheduled dinner at our house. Marcus, Diane, and me. Tom waited in his car outside, ready to come in on my signal. "This is nice," Diane said, settling into her usual chair. "A family dinner without your friend Sarah hovering around?" "Actually, I invited you both here for a reason," I said calmly. "I went to see an attorney today." Marcus's fork clattered onto his plate. "What?" "I know about the accounts. All of them. The $340,000 you've stolen from me. The forged signatures. Everything." Diane's face went pale. "Helen, I don't know what you think you know. I know you've been coaching Marcus to steal from me. I have recordings of your conversations. I have bank statements. I have handwriting analysis proving those signatures are forged." Marcus stood up. "Helen, let me explain." "Sit down, Marcus. I'm not done. I also know about your girlfriend from the office. The one your mother thinks is more suitable than me. His face drained of color. Who told you that? Does it matter? It's true, isn't it? Helen, she means nothing. Save it. I'm past caring about your affairs. I care about the felony fraud you've committed. You can't prove anything, Diane snapped. It's your word against ours. Actually, I have Jennifer's testimony too. She recorded you both planning this. You called me naive and stupid, Diane. Said I didn't deserve to be part of your family. Marcus's hands shook. Jennifer wouldn't betray us. She betrayed you, because unlike you two, she has a conscience. She has 5 separate recordings of you discussing the fraud, the planned divorce, how you'd claim I was mentally unstable. Diane's voice turned venomous. You little gold digger! You married him for money. I married him for love, something you clearly don't understand. I brought $200,000 into this marriage from my inheritance. You've stolen more than that from joint accounts I helped build. Marcus tried a different approach. Honey, please, we can fix this. It was a mistake. Mom, tell her it was a mistake. Don't honey me. You forged my signature. That's felony fraud. Multiple counts. Helen, I'll give it all back, Marcus pleaded. Every penny. We can go to counseling, work this out. I'll end things with Rebecca. Please, I love you. Rebecca? So she has a name. You know what, Marcus? I don't care. You love my money. There's a difference. Diane stood up. You can't do this. We're family. No, Diane. You're not my family anymore. You're criminals. You stole from me, plotted against me, called me stupid, and tried to ruin my life. Family doesn't do that. We gave you everything. A home, a husband, a place in our lives. You gave me nothing. I paid for half of this house. I contributed to every account you stole from. I earned my place. Tom entered on cue, his presence authoritative. Mr. and Mrs. Morrison, I'm Thomas Chen, Helen's attorney. Everything you've said in the last 10 minutes has been recorded. I'm here to inform you that criminal charges for fraud, identity theft, and conspiracy have been filed with the district attorney's office. You'll both be receiving notification within 24 hours. Marcus lunged forward. You can't do this. I'll fight you. I'll destroy you. Is that a threat, Mr. Morrison? Tom asked calmly. I'll make sure you have nothing. Marcus grabbed my arm hard, yanking me toward him. Marcus, let go, I shouted. You're ruining everything. He shoved me backward. I stumbled, but Tom caught me. That's assault, Mr. Morrison. I strongly suggest you leave this house immediately before I call the police. Diane grabbed Marcus's arm. Come on. We need to call our lawyer. Now. You'll need a criminal defense attorney, Tom said. I'd suggest you start looking now. And Mr. Morrison, that assault just added another charge. Domestic violence on top of felony fraud. The police came that night to document my bruised arm and take statements. Marcus was arrested the next morning at his office. Diane was brought in for questioning the same day. At the police station, Detective Rodriguez reviewed everything with me. Miss Morrison, you've built an incredibly strong case, she said. The forged signatures alone carry 5 years. With the amount stolen and the conspiracy element, we're looking at serious prison time for both of them. What happens now? They'll be arraigned. They'll probably try to plea deal. The DA will contact you about victim impact statements. Are you prepared for that? Absolutely. I want them to hear exactly what they did to me. Good. I've seen a lot of financial fraud cases, but this one, the premeditation, the family involvement, the recordings, this is ironclad. 2 weeks later, their attorney called Tom requesting a meeting. They want to offer full restitution in exchange for dropped charges, Tom told me. Absolutely not. I thought you'd say that. They also wanted me to tell you Marcus is deeply sorry and wants to reconcile. Not a chance. They had months to do the right thing. They chose to steal from me and treat me like garbage. There's more. Marcus's girlfriend Rebecca has come forward. Apparently he told her he was divorced. She had no idea he was married. She's willing to testify about his character and deception. Even his mistress didn't know the truth. That's classic Marcus. At the preliminary hearing, I saw them both. Marcus looked devastated. Diane looked furious. Their attorney approached me in the hallway. Mrs. Morrison, my clients deeply regret their actions. Marcus has written you a letter. I don't want his letter. Please, if you could just read it. He's willing to do anything to make this right. Complete restitution, counseling, whatever you want. He loves you. He loves my money. There's a difference. Tell Marcus the only thing I want is justice. Marcus himself tried to approach me. Helen, please. I made a terrible mistake. I'll spend the rest of my life making it up to you. You'll spend the next several years in prison, actually. That's what happens when you commit felony fraud. Don't do this. We can fix our marriage. Our marriage ended when you forged my signature and stole from me. When your mother called me stupid and naive. When you both conspired to destroy me. When you cheated on me while planning to divorce me and take everything. There's nothing to fix. But I love you. You love yourself. You love your mother's approval. You love money. You never loved me. Goodbye, Marcus. The trial lasted 3 weeks. Jennifer testified. Sarah testified. The forensic accountant presented evidence of systematic theft. The handwriting expert confirmed forgery. Rebecca testified about Marcus's lies and deception. Marcus and Diane were both found guilty on all counts. Sentencing day arrived. Marcus got 4 years. Diane got 3 for conspiracy and being an accessory. They were ordered to pay full restitution plus damages, nearly $500,000 total. After sentencing, I met Sarah and Jennifer for coffee. How do you feel? Sarah asked. Relieved, free, like I can finally breathe again. What's next for you? Jennifer asked. I'm moving to Seattle. Fresh start, new city, new job opportunity. No more looking over my shoulder wondering if someone's stealing from me. You're amazing, Helen. The way you handled all this, most people would have just taken the money and tried to move on. They needed to face consequences. Not just for me, but for anyone else they might have done this to in the future. Diane especially. She orchestrated everything. She needed to learn actions have consequences. Think you'll ever forgive them? Sarah asked. Forgive them? No. Forgiveness would suggest what they did was forgivable. It wasn't. They betrayed me systematically, deliberately, with malice. They stole from me, lied to me, planned to destroy my reputation, and Marcus even cheated while doing it all. Some things don't deserve forgiveness. They deserve justice, and that's exactly what they got. Marcus's attorney called me, Jennifer said. He wanted me to talk to you about reducing Marcus's sentence. I told him to lose my number. Thank you for standing by me through this. I know he's your brother. He stopped being my brother when he became a criminal. Family is supposed to protect each other, not destroy each other. We raised our coffee cups. To justice, Jennifer said. To new beginnings, Sarah added. To never settling for less than I deserve, I finished. 3 months later, I was settled in Seattle, thriving in my new job, dating someone who actually respected me. Sometimes Marcus's lawyer would call about reducing his sentence. I never answered. Diane sent letters from prison. I returned them unopened. I didn't need their apologies. I didn't need closure. I had something better. Justice, freedom, and a future built on my own terms. That was the best revenge of all. What would you do if you discovered your spouse and their family were stealing from you? Would you seek justice or try to work it out? Let us know in the comments below. And don't forget to like and subscribe for more true revenge stories.